For the last 2 days, we've been working with money in math. We've been specifically looking at coins and the values of coins. Nothing's going to really change except we're going to introduce dollars. Okay, a $1 bill is worth $1, a $5 bill is worth $5, a $10 bill is worth $10, a $20 bill is worth $20, and so on. So actually, I feel like this lesson is actually going to be a review. It's not going to be too complicated. So today's lesson is going to be introducing the dollar bills and finding the values within word problems. Here is our application problem today that you can find on Google Forms and answer the question. I'm going to read the application problem. We're going to discuss it like we have been the last few days, and then you guys are going to answer it on Google Forms. Jax's sister says she will trade him 2 quarters, 4 dimes, and 2 nickels for a $1 bill. Is that a fair trade? Why? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to underline the question, find out what it's asking. So the question is this a fair trade? Now that's the question that it wants to know, but then it adds to it and it says, why? Therefore, you can tell me yes or no, but you must explain. The reason I tackle on the word why is because I need an explanation. No, that is not a fair trade because of whatever reason, or yes, that's a fair trade because you've got to give me more details than just yes or no. It's not a simple yes or no question. Now, what's the first step? The first step is to go back and to read what it is the question needs me to find out. Jax's sister says she will trade him 2 quarters, 4 dimes, and 2 nickels for a $1 bill. I'm going to box in the information that's important. Sorry, Jax. I love you, buddy, but I don't care if it's you, I don't care if it's your sister, I don't care who it is. I've got to know how much money I have, and is it going to be fair enough to trade for $1. So we're looking at 2 quarters, 4 dimes, and 2 nickels. And then it wants to know if this is going to be a good enough trade or a good enough value to trade for a $1 bill. Obviously, a dollar bill is worth $1. In order to figure this out, I first need to figure out how much the 2 quarters, the 4 dimes, and the 2 nickels add up to, because I know what a dollar equals. Your job is to work this problem out, go to Google Forms, and tell me, is it a fair trade, and then why or why not. Just like yesterday in math, I'm going to do one problem on the board, and then I'm going to do 2 problems in Google Forms for you guys to answer. This again is math, but it's using bills and dollars today. So the problem that I have on the board that I'm going to work out, it said Patrick, so I switched it to Connor's name, and we're going to work this out. So the question is, Connor has 1 $10 bill, 2 $5 bills, and 4 $1 bills. How much money does he have? The question asks how much money does he have. I'm talking money, but more specifically I'm talking bills, so that means I'm going to make a dollar sign. We have 1 $10 bill, 2 $5 bills, and 4 $1 bills. I'm actually going to write this problem out horizontally just because I want to see all the bills that I have. So I have a bill that is worth $10. Now I want to know the total, so I'm going to add 10 plus 2 $5, so I'm going to go 5 plus 5, okay, and then 4 ones, so plus $1, $1, $1, and $1. I'm going to try to make tens. I already have 1 10 right here, so I'm going to go 10 plus 5 plus 5, these make 10, so then I'm going to say plus 10, and then I'm going to add all these ones together, and that is going to be 4. My next step is to take 10 plus 10, which is 20, and then I bring that $4 down. And my final answer is going to be 20 plus 4 is $24. I can write this 2 ways, okay? I can write over here, I can write that it equals $24. Or if you want to include the decimal and add the 2 zeros, I write $24 decimal 00. One thing we must remember is when we use the dollar sign, we do not use the cent sign Or if we use the cent sign, we do not use the dollar sign. Because I'm talking about dollar bills, I am going to use the dollar sign. This is the first problem. As an example, I'm going to slide over to the screen, show you the next two problems, and then you're going to be able to find those problems on a Google form. The two questions that you're going to be answering today on your Google Forms are going to be the number 2 question and the number 3 question. The number 2 question reads, Susan has 2 $5 bills and 3 $10 bills in her purse and 11 $1 bills in her pocket. How much money does she have in all? The second problem you're going to answer is number 3. Raja has $60. He gave 1 $20 bill and 3 $5 bills to his cousin. How much money does Raja have left? Again, you can find both of these problems on a Google form. Please answer those and then submit them. Let's recap math today. Today's math lesson was just building off of word problems using money. Today it just introduced using values of the dollar bills. For homework, for math, you have the application problem, which you can find on your Google Forms. You have the 2 questions that I read on my screen that will be also presented in Google Forms, and then finish up your day of doing math on Zern. Spend about 15 minutes on Zern today, and that'll wrap up your math for the week. Comes to time where we're now ready for our activity and our challenge today. Our activity today is going to be doing launch. Mr. Walsh sent out an email and had a lesson for everybody to do on their Chromebooks to deal with launch. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try it. I'm going to add his lesson into my Google presentation, and also I'm going to try to upload it to my website. Hopefully this will work. If this activity does not work for you, then your activity is a free activity and a free challenge today. But if you can and you are able to, I would like you to do the launch lesson that Mr. Walsh sent out. Today we have a special message. I was talking to Mrs. Brown. She says she's missing you guys, so she sent you guys a special message. So this is new today, special message for you guys.
Hey guys, I hope that you're doing well with your e-learning. Mr. Elliott says you're doing a great job, so way to go. I just wanted you guys to know that I miss you, and I hope that you're doing well.